So really know much about how deep she's in trouble.
America is in grave danger.
There we go. Hey everyone, Quinn Michael, Shag Turtle Studios, Channel 14, WNBI TV, where we're high on retro junk. You all know the drill by now. Whew. Man, I have just not gotten to stream as much as I wanted to. I put a whole ton of effort into this presentation. Even had Lise make me some nice art. And I just have not had the time to stream here. Doesn't help that the PS2 also had a problem with the hard drive, so I'm going to have to repair that before I can stream off that, so that's fun. What are these notes about? That microphone is definitely turned on. Don't give me that notification. Yeah, that's all good. Alright, well then. Regardless, it's me, Quinn Michael, Shag Turtle Studios, Channel 14, WNBI TV, where we're high on retro junk. How's the sound on this? Let me see.
Regardless, it's me, Quinn Michael, Shag Turtle Studios.
This is fine, this is fine. Alright. Okay. Well then. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say. This is, a game I've been planning to play the entire month. Ever since I came up with the concept of this was one that I was like, I gotta do this. Because this isn't just for yucks. This isn't just, oh, bikini, armor, yeah, we can do this. This is a case of one of the actual best games on the NES. Like, legit, one of the best games. If not, some people would even say the best. It's that good. I'm dead serious. It's really good. I don't see a ton of people talk about it outside of, like, proper retro gaming circles. This deserves to be in the same breath as stuff like Legend of Zelda and Metroid and Super Mario Bros. 3. It's that good. Long ago, an alien race sent a huge world hurtling towards the Earth, loaded with a cargo of mysterious life forms. You must battle your way deep within the alien world to destroy its vicious inhabitants. You are the guardian of the Earth, and your saga will become the Guardian Legend. Hell yeah. This game is awesome. I'm not even sure if anybody's watching right now, but we're just going to jump right into the game, I suppose. Hopefully everybody's been having a decent Monday. Before I came in here and started the show, I was actually cleaning out some gutters, so that was fun. Alright, so we can pick to start a new game or use a password. And yeah, this is one of those games that uses passwords to save. They did not spring for the battery backup, but maybe that's a good thing because nowadays the battery backups can be a bit faulty. Anyway, let's do it. So you might notice to start with, it's a shmup. And not just any shmup, this is a really good one developed by some masters of the craft. This is done by a game studio called Compile. And they're responsible for some of the best shmups ever made. The Alesta series. Some of you may be familiar with the Sega Genesis entry, Musha, which is commonly considered one of the best games on the Genesis. Some of you might also be familiar with, what else did they do? Like, the Alesta series is obvious, so you got Musha, you've got Space Megaforce on Super Nintendo. I forget, Power Strike, was that what they called it when they released it on Master System, I think? They did other things that weren't just, They did other things that weren't just, shmups, too. They did the Sega Genesis Ghostbusters game, if any of you are familiar with that. That's just one example. They did a lot. This plays kind of like the Aleste games in terms of how it feels to move your crap. But not exactly. Anyway, so here we are at our first boss, guarding the entrance to the planet. And this opening section is kind of a test for new players. This is to make sure you know what you're getting into with this game. Because you can see they're kind of shooting an overwhelming amount of bullets at you right now. But it's actually not as hard as it looks. Especially once you realize that you can get health pickups. That's not a health pickup, that is power chips. It's fine though, because you want those too. Oh, there we go. Alright, now we can destroy this last thing. And boom! That's our first stage done. And now, the game gets interesting. If someone is reading this, I must have failed. This star Naju was our home, but we were invaded by evil life forms. Everyone except me was killed. I'm going to try to activate the self-destruct device. If I fail, I would like you to do this task, so this cannot happen in any other race. The self-destruct mechanism is protected by a safety device, which is located in the underground corridors. Remove each seal and go deep inside Naju. If you destroy all 10 safety devices, the self-destruct sequence will be activated. I don't have much time. I hope this message will not be read by anyone. It will mean that I have failed. So there you go. That is our mission. We have been sent here to destroy this planet before it meets the Earth. And now, the game really begins. Because this is not just a shmup. This is also a Zelda-like exploration-based game. A top-down action RPG, if you will. Oh, we haven't leveled up. I forgot how all the mechanics work for this. I haven't played this in a while. But I made the comparison to Zelda, and that's pretty apt here for these opening levels. So these are chips, but I think we're at our maximum level of chips right now. We're gonna have to do something if we want to get more. If we pause here, the select button, I believe, we have a map. Which is very useful, because you get lost otherwise. This little port has a symbol on it, and we can't go through until we have that symbol. Oh. There we go. I haven't played this in a while, so I don't remember all of what you're supposed to do. Oh, there we go. We can go inside here. I set Seal 6 very well. You'll need a special weapon to break it. Alright, so Seal 6 we're going to need a special weapon to get inside of. This is a failure message. There should be a shop somewhere close by here. I put some weapons in these boxes. Take them out of the boxes to use them. Some weapons have been stolen by some of the life forms. If you need these weapons, you'll have to destroy the life forms. All the weapons need power chips. You must search for them. Okay, so he's talking about these boxes, the boxes you can like destroy. We can go in here. I had all the corridors sealed. If you need to know how to remove the seal, ask the person who sealed it. To remove the seal at corridor number 1, fire at the gate. All the rooms leading to the corridors are locked, so use the warp point to get into the room. Use the warp panel, blast through the cover. You also need the key for the panel, which is what I was discussing earlier. Alright, so is this the shop I'm remembering? Nah, that just takes me up here. I'm gonna go back down here. Ah, okay. One of the mini bosses. I think if we kill this guy, we will get a, If we kill this guy, I believe we get a special weapon. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's our first special weapon. So to use these, we go to the pause menu, and we can switch over here. And as you can see, as long as that's out, it does consume our chip energy. So it's useful to have, but maybe not the best weapon. And we'll be collecting a lot of those weapons as the game goes on. Oh, I think we just got another weapon. Yeah, there we go. See? I'll keep that equipped. One other thing to note is that, the amount of chips you have equipped, or not equipped, the amount of chips you've collected actually does have a secondary purpose. Because chips are not just ammo, they're currency. And they're not just currency, they're actually what determines the power of your regular shot. Like, right now it says our shot power is at 12, but if I were to use this, you'll notice it drains. Or no, I think that's for the... That might just be for the special weapon. That might be just telling us how many uses of it we have. Hold on, let me check here. Yeah, I think it just tells us our max power here. Yeah. We can also see our chip max and our power level on the pause screen. So yeah, we have actual stats we gotta upgrade. And we do that by finding more items. Very similar to something like The Legend of Zelda. Or Metroid. Metroid. Although, I'll be honest, I always thought Metroid and Zelda weren't actually that different from each other. It's very similar to the idea of taking traditional RPG, Ooh, there we go. That's the mascot of Compile. And hey, we just got an upgrade to our shots. We found that upgrade guy, and he lets us carry more chips, which means we can fire our shots more. It also means we get a power upgrade to our weapon. Does that show on here? No, it doesn't. So, just find something to upgrade our attack. Hey, there we go! Corridor 1. And as we recall, all we have to do to get into here is to shoot. There we go. Had to use a special weapon. And now... I love that transformation sequence. That's so fun. And now... we're back in the shmup segments. So this is like Zelda, but if you replace the dungeons with shmup levels. Which is awesome. They're not too hard either. They're not like super difficult shmup levels. Now, I will say, the chips we've picked up so far, we don't have anything super useful yet. Because all we have is that circle, that circle bullet, and we have the lightsaber. And neither of those are particularly handy right now. Now, they don't start out difficult. These shmup segments are decently challenging to start with, but as you go on, you're going to start encountering more and more difficult ones. There we go. I think the boss will be coming up shortly. Alright, there we go. There, okay, we made it to the boss. I forget what we fight first. Ah, it's one of these fish guys, okay. Not the hardest boss, thankfully. There we go. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. And we got the moon key, which is going to let us access some new areas. Oh, I believe that's a new weapon we got there. A little circly shot. So now we can go into this area. Ah! Dang it. Yeah, you don't get back health when you beat a stage, so you gotta be careful of that. Alright. There's the shop. I will sell this to you in exchange for power chips. I don't have enough power chips. I forgot the name of that guy, but that is the Compile mascot. 300. I still don't have enough for that. We're gonna have to increase our carrying capacity before we can do anything with that. Oh, that's another weapon. What do we have now? Seems to just be a powerful shot. That can still be useful. Alright, let's try going back into this zone and not dying this time. I think that's it's a kind of a spread shot type thing. Oh! It's this weird one. Yeah, you get some pretty weird feeling weapons in this too. Oh, those guys are dealing a lot of damage. Whoa, 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 whoa! Get the cuttlefish away from me. Do you want me to record your progress? Say open no use and press button A. There we go. We got our first password. Forget what word check does. Ah, this is just me enter another passcode if I got it wrong. Alright. Does no damage. Do any of my other weapons do the sort of damage I need? There we go. I could use another one of those. I just got lucky. Corridor 11. That one just opened right up. Alright. Lots of fish-based enemies. Made me feel like I'm playing Darius or something. Do love Darius though, those games are awesome. Darius Gaiden might actually be my favorite shmup, honestly. want to 1cc this someday. Yeah, that would be interesting. Like you want to 1cc the whole thing, or just like the shmup level, since there's a code to do that. Oof. Yeah, this one is not an easy shmup either. Like, it starts easy, and then it starts getting really hard in the later parts. The game expects you to get good at both modes. And I am not getting good, because I am very much on death's door currently. Oh, great, we made it to the boss here. Okay, what am I fighting this time? Oh, these things. They drop like the weird stationary lasers. Yeah, there's later variations of this boss that get really difficult to dodge. Whoa! Can this overgrown weed ball die already? Ooh. There we go! Both! Fair enough. Whew. Oh, I should mention, by the way, for people at home, I am playing this on actual hardware. This is my legit copy of the Guardian Legend being played off of my NES. Which has been a while since I've done real hardware stuff around here. Alright. So, what does this new weapon do? Ah, it's literally a grenade. Fun. I love that you get to use the weapons both in the shmup and overworld segments. And the weapons don't change the way they're used. They all function pretty much the same in both modes. That's super fun. Yellow buttons in the controller. Kind of a yellowish green, but yeah. The player 2 one actually has the regular red buttons on them. I just play with the customized one. I did put an orange D-pad on this, but the orange D-pad didn't fit quite right. Nah, that's not gonna work. I have a better weapon. Let me see. Well, this one spreads out behind me. That might be useful. Let's try this. Yeah, I don't think that one's working very well. That's the spinny shot. That one just goes in whatever direction I'm pointing. That's the... Nah, dang it. Okay. That did not go very well. Alright. It's fine, we can work our way back there. Yeah, you always want to stop by the little password room, guys. Let me check my map real quick. Yeah, there's some stuff down there I haven't done yet. I should go back there and do that at some point. First, let's finish up this area. Alright, this time I'm not even gonna try using sub-weapons on the boss, I'm just gonna try to hit him. I believe he pops up over there. He moves very fast, but... if I had a shot that could go behind me more effectively, that would be useful here, but... with my luck, it's gonna be one of the icons I missed on the other side of the map. There we go. Hey, we got an upgrade. Hell yeah. Worth it. See what's down here, and then we'll go all the way to the other side of the map. Anything good? Hey, another weapon. What do you do? Oh, it goes out of the sides. That could be handy. Maybe. It's a giant enemy crab. Hey, the grenade might actually be useful here. Yeah! And another new weapon. Kind of a slow-moving projectile now. Okay. Alright, now we go back to the other side of the map. Alright. with any luck, I should be able to get into this area next. Yep, alright. Want me to record your progress? Yes, I do. I don't really need to do anything with those passwords until I turn the game off, which I'm not expecting to clear this all in one go. But I do want to get through at least a good chunk of the game. This is one of the things I really wanted to play this month for this dumb little theme I came up with. I didn't get to play nearly as many things as I wanted to, but hey, that just means more for next August. Alright. Ah, Corridor 12 just opened right up. Alright, let's dive in. Next shmup level. Ah, we got faster fish now. Not seen any enemies yet. Oh, there we go. I should get some, I should get out one of my weapons. What do I think would be useful here? I mean, this will hit from both sides. It's not a terrible idea. See? Whoa! I guess I have a bomb I was unaware of. Didn't even know I could do that. Oh, it's one of these guys. Hmm. See, if you have the right weapon, some of these bosses can be made really easy. There you go. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Man, I love this game. I really do. This isn't even a childhood game either. I discovered this in like the last 5 years and just absolutely fell in love with it. Oh. A new weapon. What do we do? Huh. Don't do nothing here. Maybe that's only usable in the shmup segments. That's okay. Oh, this is just one back here. That's fine. Alright. Let's get going. Alright, so before I go for the other corridor, I'm gonna do some exploring. Oh! Another crab. Oh! Oh, that might actually be the way. He is not equipped for a close-range assault. Alright, no, we're still at 150. Oh, my attack went up! Hell yeah, we just got our first attack boost. To remove the seal for quarter number 2, touch everywhere. That's, very non-specific, but sure. And notice, some of these enemies who took multiple shots, they're going down in one shot now. So, already, the increase in power is noticeable. Gosh, this game is so good. Up, and then we just got another weapon, too. Oh, no, was that a speed up? Sure. I forget what that icon does. Where's this gonna take me? I was only one of these to you. Okay, I forget what does the... What does the up icon do? Hold on. Give me just a second. This is why you should always have the manual on hand. Just a second here. Oh, okay, that powers up my standard weapon. Okay. So, yeah, I think I want that. I want my, want the upgrade to my weapon. Yeah, look at how much faster that's firing. Alright. Let's see, I think it literally means only one. Yeah. Alright, another boss. I did not power myself up first, but I'll try it anyway. Yeah, I literally only have my gun. Oh, jeez. Whew! Alright. Narrowly avoided death there, but turned out well. Oh, hey! Another upgrade. And I think this is going to be the entrance to the other corridor. Alright. Alright. Let's do it. I think we've already taken out 4 corridors after this. Woo! And yep, these are the fastest ones yet. Quite fittingly. I should get out that side saber. I don't get that's what it's actually called, so I'm calling it now. Alright. What are we doing for the next boss? Oh, I have not fought one of these yet. Please be health. Hell yeah. Hey, there we go. Alrighty. We got the next key. And we have a level 2 saber. Nice. Alright, and I think we're done on this side of the planet. I did not mean to go back in there. Okay. Off to a good start. We've only died once so far. It's on the overworld. No, we died twice, because I died right after I entered the area. Right, I forgot about that. Let it be noted, I am not a liar. Alright, time to figure out where this next key goes to. Oh, look at that. Already on the right track. Well, that one opened right up. Alright, once more into the breach. Let's see here. Opening up with some meteorites. Alright. What am I dealing with? Oh, okay. I made a mistake using weapon energy. We'll just stick with this. No sub-weapons. We'll just... This is clearly more effective. There we go. Alright. Another corridor down. Alright, corridor 13. Belt lift. Ooh, that is a defense power-up. That means we can take more damage now. And not lose as much health. Oh, another one. We're gonna have to figure out the method for unlocking this one. There'll be a hint somewhere around here that lets us know. Just gotta go find it. Probably on the other side of the map. That's my guess. Oh. Alright, what are we fighting? I have not fought one of you yet. Woo, that was close. Got another defensive power up though, so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, we're getting somewhere. My little Battleroid is already proving pretty Oh, wait forever. The seal for number 3 will be removed. What are you doing here? Do not wait here. Okay, so we just have to wait for it to open. Our little battle droid is already quite powerful. Alright. What am I fighting next? Ah, the blob! Alright, what was that? I have no idea, but it seems like it has a, the enemy eraser, I guess? For what that is? Alright. Alright, so it says wait forever. So, anybody seen any good movies lately? I should wait out. I should work out more. Oh, alright. Wow, forever certainly passed by quickly. Okay then. Let us, begin the next level. That was such a difficult door to unlock. Whoa. Alright, alright, alright. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, great, it's one of these. Yeah, this is where these things start to become a pain in the ass because they start shooting out way longer beams. Fuck. Well, that's our first death. Ugh. Ugh. Damn. Quiet night, huh? Oh, alright. We're just gonna go right in.
Okay.
Yeah?
I would just like that staff and the lightsaber and Joseph's lightsaber.
There you go. No worries. Power you. Yeah, seriously, I don't know what happened. I'm suddenly super sleepy out of nowhere. I might take a break in a second to get up and walk around, stretch my legs. That's the slow shot. What's this? Oh, that's the laser. That might work. The real problem is just dodging his beams. I'm already mostly dead. Fuck. Shaggy, currently your life is the plot for Break Into Electric Boogaloo without the breakdancing. You have to save the community park from the mean city, man. Huh. Hell of a life you're leading. Damn. I'm gonna give that one more shot, and then I'm gonna get up, take a break, stretch my legs. Because I do not want to fall asleep during a stream again. It's funny, because I got plenty of sleep last night. It'd be better if you could break dance. Life would be better for all of us if we could all break dance. Honestly, it's not even breakdancing. I wanna dance like Jean-Claude Van Damme dances in Kickboxer. That's what I want. Alright, one more shot at this up stage. When I get to the boss, I'll try to hang back as far as I can and really focus on dodging those lasers, because... Ooh. Suspenders tank top dancing is the best dancing. Seriously, I love Kickboxer. I love how weirdly upbeat that film tries to be, despite the fact that that film is pretty fucking dark. Like it tries to be like super upbeat with a lot of the music and some of the scenes that happen, but there's some, I'll call it, irreversibly dark shit that happens towards the end of that movie. And then the sequels come along and just... Oh! Being a Sloane is suffering. I still have not watched Kickboxer 5 with Mark Dacascos. I should do that at some point. I don't think I'll be bothering with any of the late Kickboxer sequel reboots, whatever they were. The ones with Batista. I think Batista was in one of them, I don't know. The whole Kickboxer, it's just plain brutal. Yeah, seriously. Super fucked up. Now, what I have not watched any of is I have not watched any of the Bloodsport sequels. Mostly because, finding them is not the easiest. They're not the easiest films to track down. I can probably find them on, like, Internet Archive, honestly. But yeah, Kickboxer 2 and 3 I just never see around. Kickboxer 4 is everywhere, though. And I'm assuming they'll be horrible, like genuinely bad. That's what I'm assuming, but still, I'm curious to see what on earth they tried to do to follow up Bloodsport. Because, how do you follow that up? Oh my gosh. I just haven't watched many movies lately. I still need to sit down and rewatch Reborn from Hell 1 and 2 for my video I want to make. I'm starting to think I might not have that done by October at this point. Yeah, we got him! But yeah, I've barely been able to work on anything, man. Like, you guys have noticed, I've barely been streaming. Kickboxer 2 is pretty decent, despite having the hilarious the next Kumite. Ah, yes, Bloodsport. Yeah, what else would it be, right? I'd have to check it out. I do love the Kickboxer sequels, though. Okay, we have our next key. And suddenly I feel way more awake. I'm not even sure what I would go do if I got up my ass right now, frankly. Just walk around outside for a bit, I don't know. If I start feeling sleepy again, I'll take a break, but for now... Alright, I believe that means... Ah, our next destination is up in the other corner. Take our Bikini Battleroid that direction. Alright. Oh, I can also drop by, the shop and, buy those weapons. That's a good idea. Alright, here we go. Speaking of bikini armor, new Red Sonya's out. Oh, really? Hope it's decent. Alright. That just upgraded my laser. Any luck, that will be helpful. I don't have enough chips to, pick that up yet. Honestly, before I go do that, I think there's a storage patch down here where I can get my Schweitzer Gladiator Arena. Neat. Those are always fun. Okay, somewhere around here. There's a room where I can get a shit ton of chips. Remember that. Also, I think some new mini-bosses might show up here. Oh, hold on. I can go in here. Oh, this is the guy talking about seal number 6. Oh, I can go through here! Okay, to remove seal 8, set your weapon to no use and fire. Okay, so when we get to seal 8, we gotta do that. Okay. Man, I haven't played this in a bit, so... I forgot just how smooth this game goes. Can't get through there yet. This song could be fun to do a cover of at some point. Do another 80s OVA style cover of a video game song, that could be fun. I don't think I'd use any saxophone here, that wouldn't fit the vibe I'm getting, but I can kinda hear what I think an 80s anime soundtrack version of this would sound like. Hey, there we go. Oh, okay, another mini-boss. What am I fighting here? Oh, it's just another one of these. Not so tough. Bet you against my upgraded laser sword it'll be... Yep! Nice! It's got a full upgrade. Hell yeah. Okay, not that way. Gotta go back this way. Okay. That turned out even better than I expected. Oh, Rezon! I wonder if Grant and some of the others will be interested in actually doing that R-Type October thing. We kind of joked about it, but if they're down, I would love to actually do that. Of course, that means my last 3 months of the year are gonna be 3 months, because then I'd be doing October with R-Type, I'd be doing Castlevember as always, and I also have a theme in mind for December. They're all fun themes though, so like I'm not opposed to that, it's just certainly something to bear in mind. September, I'll just be doing whatever the hell I want. I have a few things that I know I want to stream for September because they're going to be helpful with my video. But, yeah, nah, I don't know if this will be the last time my neighbors take a vacation this year or not. We'll find out. If they leave again in September, I will let you guys know so I can work on that. Seal 4 cannot be removed. I think I goofed it up when I sealed it. Ask for help from the round creatures several times. Huh, okay. This game's very quirky. So, Seal 8. What did you say about Seal 8? I forgot what we're supposed to do with Seal 8. Hopefully I'll remember when we get there. Oh yeah, we set our weapon to no use in fire. Yeah. Probably look at the map and see where the seals are. Oh, there's one right up here. Alright. And that's blocking off the other entrance, so I should explore a little bit and see if I can find any hidden power-ups. There we go. That's what I want. What about this center area? Nothing? Really? Oh wait, that's not a center area. Well then, hold on. Because there's something over here then. My old Metroidvania... Oh, okay. Okay, cool. My old Metroidvania instincts are acting up. Okay. Quarter 14. Alright, that opened right up. Oh yeah? Where are we going this time? Yep, okay. Back! Laser lobster! And apparently we just have a permanent laser over there. That strikes me as a glitch. I don't think that's actually supposed to be happening. There it goes. And some of these monsters are, like, legitimately horrifying to look at. Heard of rock lobster? Here's a laser lobster. Good lord. That would be the most 80s thing of all time. The laser lobster. Sounds like it should have been a Mega Man X Maverick, right? Alright, we made it to our next boss. What are we doing now, boss? Oh. Well, that's very Gradius of you. The grenade might actually be very useful here. Well, something's happening. Woo! That was really close. Whew. That was not easy. Hey, look at that. We're even stronger now. Look at our health total. Okay, so they put the corridor up in that corner section, so I'm gonna march around and look for any extra goodies we can find first. Oh, it's one of these again. Alright. There we go. Hey, we got another upgrade. I will take upgrades. Upgrades are nice. That was an upgrade to our fire. Nice. That's just a dead end. Okay. Another boss. These bouncy bastards. Why does bouncy... Now that I've said it, like, bouncy bastard sounds like a weird... Sounds like a weird, vaguely inappropriate, bouncy ball toy you pick up at, like, Spencer Gifts or something. Nope, that's not working. Ah, fuck! Damn. That's not doing anything. Fuck. Okay. Got an upgrade to my side saber. That ain't bad. Alright. Yeah, let's try the side saber. No, that ain't doing it. Fuck. Okay, you know what? We'll try the grenades and see if I can't like lure him into the path of fire of the grenade. Kind of want to play some Alien Syndrome. Maybe I'll do some of that before we log off for the night, because it's the top-down shooter thing that's getting me here. I really want to make my own top-down shooter game at some point, but I have a very specific vibe I want to give it, which is that it's not going to be just a straight-up arcade-style top-down shooter. I want to make a survival horror top-down shooter, which might seem weird, but I absolutely know how to make it work, because there's a very specific game I want to take inspiration from, which is not a top-down game, but the mechanics will work perfectly. And that is the Nintendo DS game Alien Isolation, which I need to get Alien's Isolation on the Wii U now that I've modded it, so that I can stream that for y'all, because oh my gosh, Alien's Isolation is one of the best it's one of the best Aliens games. It's one of the best games on the DS. It's really fucking good. Possibly my favorite thing WayForward has ever made. Which is saying something, because this is a company that made Double Dragon Neon and Contra 4. They've made other things that I can't remember off the top of my head, but WayForward has always just been phenomenal with their work. He keeps getting there too fast. I need to move quicker. No! Fuck you! Bastard! Am I being stupid? Hold on. Hey, Velicip. Nice, nice CRT emote. I like that. Okay. Maybe the little spinny one. I haven't used that in a bit. That might help. I just can't seem to move fast enough to get out of the way. There's a serious problem in this fight. But yeah, I have a concept for a top-down survival horror game that I think would be super fun to make. It would be very much influenced aesthetically by not just, you got the image. Just dropping by a bit, gotta get up early. No worries, Velicip. I totally understand. I don't know if you've noticed, but I haven't streamed much at all this month because I've just been too fucking busy. Heck, before I showed up for the stream, I was next door cleaning out my neighbor's gutters for extra cash, basically. Something I told them I'd do once the weather cooled down, and hey, what do you know, the weather's cooled down, so today was a perfect day to get up there and take care of that. And, yeah, I took care of it, but it took a while. So, now we're here. I managed to make some time to stream for y'all. This is something I really wanted to stream. There were a few PS2 games I would have loved to stream had the hard drive on my PS2 not corrupted. I'm gonna have to format it and redo the whole thing, which is frustrating because I had so many damn games on that thing. It's gonna be time to build another collection on it. I know some of the games I'll be putting back on it because we gotta finish God Hand. We gotta do God Hand. And I really wanted to stream the Berserk game, actually. Oh my gosh, is going in a counterclockwise position actually gonna make this fight easier? Oh yeah, also... He always gets me when I go up. Fuck off. Finally! Alright, we got a power upgrade. Problem is that my health is in the shitter and my chips are down. So I should I will sell only one of these two. Okay, so that's an upgrade for one of my weapons, but let me look up what the other two are. And then go get the money I need. Okay. The bounce could happen sooner while traveling up, so tighter turning to... Ah! Okay. That was... Oh, yeah, no, the max, the blue lander is the right choice here. Yeah, blue lander. We gotta go get the, we're gonna have to go get chips to buy that blue lander. Which, by the way, that's the name of that little, circular dude. He's a lander. Alright, let's see if we can find a good spot full of enemies to farm. I could probably find more enemies than this. Gosh, this game is so fun. I really love this one. The fact that if I had discovered this as a kid, I would have been obsessed. This is just one of those games I never heard about growing up. And, man, that's a shame, because this is just... It's one of the best games on the system. Like, straight up. Like, Guardian Legend is just so damn good. Might have helped if the cover art for it wasn't dumb. That is one criticism I will level at Guardian Legend. It has some really bad box art. Not that the art itself is bad, it's just, it doesn't tell you a damn thing about the game. It's just these weird eyes that look like they were ripped from the poster for Creature. Whereas, the Japanese version is freaky. The Japanese one is freaky, but memorable. And I actually think Europe got the best box art for the game. That actually would have gotten my attention as a kid. Alright, give me that lander. Alright. That's what you want. Alright. Remember seeing the art and just passing on it immediately, not sure why. It's just, I don't think it's very appealing art. Hold on here. Let me try to find comparison for people. Yeah, okay. So, I'm not going to take my actual cart out of the NES right now, but, this is the American box art right here, which is just, it's weird. It's memorable, but it's weird. Doesn't tell you a thing one about the game. We find the Japanese box art. The Japanese box art is freaky, but in a cool way. Here we go. Look at that. Gardic Gaiden. That is some phenomenal box art. A little creepy, but phenomenal. I love it. And then, Europe got what I think was the best. As far as, like, getting people... Like, if I had seen this on the shelf as a kid... Yeah, I would have actually been all over that. Because that immediately is interesting. It's like, oh, it's like a robot woman. She's got, like, jet wings. She's out in space. That would have gotten my attention much in the same way Mega Man stuff got my attention. I'm sure I saw it in stores as a kid, too. Oh, Corridor 4. Is this the one I have to... No. Is Corridor 4 the one... Oh! Hold on. This is one I have to ask for help to open, right? I see you're trying very hard, so I will remove the seal for corridor number 4. Thank you, friend! Alright. Another shmup level. Let's do it. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, hopefully people who haven't seen this before in the chat are enjoying this too. I'm sure this is new for at least one of you. A very strange game, but it's very good. This is also brought over here by Broderbund, who had a habit of bringing over really interesting, unique Japanese games that I don't think any other publisher would have brought over. They did this. They brought over Legacy of the Wizard, which is fantastic. I think they were also responsible for bringing over Battle of Olympus, which, if you like Legend of Zelda 2, Link's Adventure, the Battle of Olympus is a very similar game in a lot of respects. It's good stuff. Alright, what are we dealing with for a boss here? Holy shit, it's a dragon! And I think he is perfectly positioned to use some grenades on. Come on, the game lets you use grenades on a dragon. How many other NES games let you do that? Come on. And there we go. Nice. Ah, we got another key. We're making good progress. I love this game, guys. I really do. Alright, Corridor 4 has been destroyed. And we got another upgrade to weapon. That's our first level 3. That's excellent. Alright, and if you look down there, we have... Oh... Okay, that one in the center right, I remember that one being a bitch to clear. I don't remember if I've actually finished this game. I've seen the ending, but I don't know if it's because I finished it or for... I don't think I finished it. I think I saw somebody else do it. So that'll be exciting to actually finish this, but I remember that corridor in that area being an absolute bitch to clear. This game is so damn fun, guys. Alright. Not only that, but honestly, the game's premise alone is one of those things that would appeal to me. Like on a personal level. It's like, yeah, you have to save the Earth from like an asteroid planet type thing, crashing towards it, threatening to wipe out all life, and you play as this robot girl that transforms into a spaceship. Like, you basically just told me I get to play as a Transformer. Why would I not be all over that? Alright. Back out on the surface of Naju. Alright, we have another mini-boss. What are you gonna make me do? Oh, it's one of these. Oh, that's a new weapon. Alright, what do you do? Oh, you're like a big wave shot. Okay. Alright, this one's not locked up, so let's start it. This kind of sounds like a Zelda 2 track here. The tone being used here. Alright, here comes our next boss. What are we dealing with? What's one of these again? Alright. That's some heavy shmup BS. It's not that bad. This game's actually very fair when it comes to the shmup BS. Hey, Jagos. Alright. So that's our next corridor down. So yeah. Oh, awesome! We just got another chip upgrade. Alright. Time to explore some more. Up, blue lander, we want that. That's an upgrade. Got a red and a blue lander back to back. It's in this before, but you can't remember where. It's a great game. Guardian Legend, I say this with no hyperbole whatsoever, is one of the best NES games, like, of all time. It's in my top 10, and I didn't even play it as a kid. This is a very recent discovery for me. And it's that good. This is in my top 10, although my top 10 NES games is maybe a little weird. It looks like Blaster Master a bit. A little bit. Oh, wait, what did that say? I can see the Blaster Master comparison. I like how this controls better than Blaster Master. You know what's sad? I have a Blaster Master cartridge. But you might be wondering why I've never tried to stream it. Let's see, where is it? It's because it's one of a handful of cartridges I own that are non-functional. I have a stack here, and I'd like to see if I can get at least some of them fixed at some point. I'll see if I can manage that, but I have Trog, which was one of my favorites as a kid. That don't work. My Mario Duck Hunt combo cartridge don't work. Iron Sword, it'll boot, but the graphics are always garbled no matter how much I clean it. The Mario Duck Hunt World Class Track Meet cartridge is broken in a different way. Because, this one, the problem is the cartridge split slightly, and the actual chip fell inside. So I'm gonna have to get the screwdriver I need to finally open that up. I still don't have one. My childhood copy of Double Dragon 2, I have a newer one that does work, but sadly this one don't. My original copy of The Legend of Zelda don't work, at least not to my memory. I'd have to double check. And finally, Blaster Master. And this one's special, because this is not one I owned as a kid. I picked this up at a flea market for super cheap. And it never worked. There are some fixes I'd love to try to see if I can get them to work, but those fixes require actually opening up the cartridge, which means I have to finally buy myself the safety bit I need to open those up, because I've never bought one. Despite the fact that I really should, considering how much of this tech stuff I do, right? I don't really have a good excuse for why I don't own those. But, it's whatever. So yeah, little stack of NES games that just don't work. Anyway, what was the tip here? Fire into the corridor, then the seal on number 5 will be removed. Oh, well, that's easy. Don't even need to tell me that. I could have done that myself. Alright. Now we carefully comb over every square on this map to get a power-up. I do not go for the corridor till after I've done that. See, that's going to be a power-up of some sort. Yep, that's an upgrade to one of my weapons. Hell yeah. But yeah, I've always really liked this one. Well, always. Ever since I've discovered it, I've always liked this one. And it was a cheap cartridge to pick up, too. Now, I'll admit my top 10 NES games is going to look a little different from a lot of other folks. Anyway. Like, for example, my top 10 includes Street Fighter 2010. Which is, I know there are people out there who do not like that game for varying reasons. Some of them don't like it because it's called Street Fighter, and it's not a Street Fighter game, but, you're invalid because that game came out before Street Fighter 2. Your dislike of that game doesn't count. But, on the other hand, some people don't like it because of its bullshit difficulty, which, that I will actually agree with you on. That game is unfair at times. But I still like it. That's a new boss. I feel like the grenades might actually work well on this. Nah, he's moving too quick. It's moving too fast for that to really work. What about this? Kinda. Not fantastic, it's too slow. Ah, there we go, we got him. Oh, and we got a defense upgrade! Hell yeah! You were playing Crimson Echoes? Yeah, I saw you post about that the other day. That game looks really cool. I'm pretty sure I saw one of Lisa's friends playing it a while back, too. Genuinely impressive work on that game. Okay, Really? Nothing? The old school vibe of Square is strong with that one? Yes, it is. Possibly even more than it was with, Sea of Stars. And Sea of Stars was very impressive. Okay. Ah, grenade upgrade. Hell yeah. That's perfect. Alright, now it's time to deal with this new corridor. Which corridor will this one be? Let's find out. Corridor 5? There we go. Okay. Here we go. Sea of Stars is heavily Chrono Trigger inspired, but Crimson is more Final Fantasy VI, Xenogears, and Chrono Trigger. Oh, man. Now that's a holy trinity right there. Now, Jagos, you mentioned, well, Jagos, you mentioned, beat 'em up, not beat 'em up, shoot 'em up bullshit here. But one of the things that makes the shmup bullshit way easier to tolerate in this game is that you do have a health bar. Which helps a lot. That's actually, I think one of my favorite things about this game is the fact that you carry over all of your stats and abilities between the two modes. You use the weapons you get in both modes, you keep the stats and upgrades you get in both modes. Like, it's really fun. Skyrim's in that game, Magic Armor, but also Xenogears. And Xenogears has to have one of the coolest aesthetics of any video game ever, I swear. I love everything about that game. I say as somebody who's only watched other people play it and has never gotten to play it myself, despite wanting to. Thanks, inflated retro game market and Square not re-releasing shit. But I love everything about Xenogears just on an aesthetic level. Whoa, okay. Ah! The side saber might actually be useful here. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Can we, like, talk it out? Honestly, it's kind of sad I don't see more games trying to take some level of inspiration from this. The variety of weapons is great. The way everything like links together is awesome. The big problem is that everything about the game is in Xenoblade now. Not everything. Xenoblade's a very different animal in terms of how it feels. Those do not feel the game. Sudden Wallow. Yeah, my random wah. That would make a good clip. I didn't even realize I did that until you pointed it out. All the talent for Gears went to Monolith. Yeah, I know that. It's a damn shame what happened to that game. Xenogears should have had time to cook. It's sad that it's unfinished, but man, do I love what they made with it. That is a game after my own heart. Yeah, Xenogears sacrificed to the FF7 gods. Yep, that is what happened. Unfortunate. Which, don't get me wrong, by the way, I love Final Fantasy VII. It is one of my favorite games. It was a big deal to me growing up. I still love it. I replayed it as an adult, and I still think it's fantastic. But yeah, Xenogears is way more ambitious and interesting, I think. Alright. Now on to this section. This part of the game is a bitch. I think if this is the part of remembering, this is a bitch. Alright. Corridor 6. Is this the one I needed to, No. We'll figure out what I gotta do with that some other time. Whoa! Hear that? The music's even telling you things got serious. Yep. Hey, there we go. We got another defense upgrade. I'm gonna have to do some exploring to figure stuff out. Oh, I'm moving way faster now, too. It's another weapon upgrade. Hell yeah. Nothing here. Square would release their backlogs and even work with Monolith to do something with the games they made? Yeah! I know how you feel, man. Gotta remember, I'm a Square fan too. I grew up on a lot of their old shit. Alright. Nothing here. Oh, hold on, is there anything down here? Yeah, that's one of my least favorite habits of Japanese publishers. Interesting that they would dead end that. Wonder why. Oh, can't go in there. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Here's a boss. Oh, it's another enemy crab. I know how to deal with these. Fucking melted him. Alright, Corridor 16 just opened right up. Alright. Yeah, I'm moving faster in these stages too, see? Whoa! We got Transformers. I'm gonna use the side saber here. Alright. What am I dealing with here? Fuck. Not this thing again. Oh, this is gonna fucking suck. This is the one I was talking about earlier. Ah! See, that fucking sucks. Damn it! Oh great, he leaves trash all over the place. Yeah! This is actually one of my least favorite bosses in the game. This is the one I was saying is a total bitch. Not my favorite boss. Oh, this isn't the right place at all. What? I go back out into the overworld. Hold on. Also, since I'm out here, I might as well go and buy that weapon. It's back at the first shop. I have the money for it. Gosh, this game is so fun. There we go. And that was an upgrade to this weapon. What does this do again? Oh, that's my little spinny laser. That might be useful against the boss. That might be useful against Mr. Weed Ball. Hey, Sayla. I'm not sure if this is the one they wanted me to do that, but I don't know. It's whatever. We'll find out how to open that later. For now, we have to deal with this bullshit. Oh! It's another weapon. Okay, now we gotta walk all the way back. I'm not even bothering shooting things, I'm just walking. Okay, before I jump back in, see if there's anything over here for me to obtain. That's an energy tank, not the worst thing. And that doesn't even let me go anywhere. Okay. So yeah, we have literally nothing else we can do except go fight this boss again. Alright, here we go. Transform! Here we go. Okay. And next comes the boss, which... Let's see if this helps at all. This boss is easily my least favorite thing in the entire game that I have fought. Nah, that weapon doesn't seem very effective against him. Nah, that requires me to get too close. I'm about to die anyway. The laser is fast. I'm not sure about its damage output. I think its damage output is good, but... Oh, hey, that's a hentai. I did not go down the way I was supposed to. Here we go again. He didn't even get a chance. Alright. What's next? Okay. I'll try using the laser. Yeah! Got him! Whew! Okay. Good. Very good. Alright. Corridor 16. Already got what was in that other one. Only took a few tries. Yeah, he's just annoying. The laser saved my ass. As I recall, the laser is the only weapon that doesn't work in the overworld segments. It only works in the shmup segments. The real trick is figuring out how to unlock this corridor over here. Nope, that didn't do it. Okay, let's look around and see if we can find some hints. We're looking for a hint about Corridor 6. Can't go into that. Oh, this is the chip depot I was talking about earlier. Nope, that requires that cross. Seal 6 very well, you need a special weapon to break it. Okay. Seal number 8 is set your weapon to no use in fire. Okay, seal 6. Okay, he just said, okay, I need to use a certain weapon to break it. Okay. Hopefully it's a weapon I have. I have most of the weapons. I'm gonna go over here and check some real quick. Where do these take me? Go ahead and save. There's a round creature in this room. We'll give you items in exchange for power chips. Oh, what? Oh yeah, go ahead. I'll sell you this in exchange for power chips. Yeah. I did not have that weapon. What does this one do? Oh, it says I have like 2 of them. That's neat. Yep. Alright. Okay, we found some more weapons we hadn't picked up yet. Right outside of the starting point, too. Alright, with that, we should... One of these weapons should open up the, I'll try using the grenades first, because the grenades make the most sense to me. Hey, yep. That was very intuitive once I realized it needed a special weapon. Alright, Corridor 6. Trying to overwhelm you here. Problem with throwing a fuck ton of enemies at me is that I can blow them all up easily, and that increases the chance of them dropping a power-up exponentially. Alright, what do we got for a boss? What am I dealing with here? I have not fought you before. I'm not even sure that the laser's doing anything. That, on the other hand, definitely is doing something. There we go. Hey, we got that next key. Hell yeah. We're making good progress, guys. Hell yeah, look at that. We're amassing quite the collection. Oh boy, okay. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, you only sell one of these to me? Well, as much as I would love the upgrade for my grenades, pretty sure the red lander is the best option. Yeah, raises power chip maximum versus the grenade upgrade, which would be nice, but meh. And the energy tank's just not worth it. So, yep, red lander. That's more ammo. Oh, there is another cross area we can get into in here, so I should come back in here for just a little bit. Shouldn't it leave the area yet. Whoa. Alright, we're already in here. Well, this place is freaky. Some sort of meat cannon. Alright. Here we go. Corridor 17. This is, very Abaddon's right now. Are those unkillable? Holy shit. I might be missing an upgrade for this area. That's one down. Whew! That took a lot of hits. I think I might be underpowered in this spot. Oh well. Hopefully what I get's worth it. Ooh! It's a level 3 upgrade to my saber. That ain't bad. Alright, let's explore the rest of this Akira Beef Stroganoff area. Alright, what am I fighting here? Oh, it's another crab. Okay, no big deal. Extra defense, hell yeah. What's in here? Try to enter the room in the corridor several times. Only then will sealed 7 be removed. Okay. That's another defense. Defense is always appreciated. What's my defense total at right now? Okay, we'll come back here after I finish exploring the rest of the area. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Do you record your progress? Hell yeah, I do. Alright. Let's see if this was anything worth picking up. I think that was just extra enemy eraser, which I might need in the coming areas anyway. Okay. Alright, let's try taking this one out. Oh, okay, it opened. Alright. Here we go. Okay, what do you got in store for me this time? Holy shit. Wow. Alright. Alright, it's 10:24. I do have to go feed that cat. Because, yeah, that's still a thing. Alright. Let me see here. Alright, sounds like I'm just gonna wrap up for tonight. Not even raiding. Just gonna wrap up, go hang out with my friends once I get back next door. Gotta take care of the cat. So there you go. That is the first half of Guardian Legend. I'll get back to this. We should be able to wrap this up from the next stream. I'm gonna take a picture of my password here so we can pick up next time. There we go. There we go. Not bad game, pretty innovative. Like I said, I think this is one of the best ones on the system. This game kicks ass. Those two sides so well. Yeah, no, Compile is a friggin' beast. Very happy with their work. Okay. Let's go over to the face cam mode for a little bit. Ugh, man. Yeah. How much longer do we got of August? Let me look here real quick. Yeah, we got literally a week left of August. So we might be able to finish this up just in time for August. And then we go into September. It's gonna be fucking 28. Not 28. I don't know. I'm gonna be 29. Jeez. Gonna be 29 next month. Yay! I will be doing a movie night in my server with Megazone 2-3 and Princess Mononoke when that happens. Should be enjoyable. Man. If nothing else, this just means we're doing Bikini Armor August again next year. Because I have so many things I didn't even get to touch this month because I was so busy. We only did one Valis game. Like, seriously, I didn't touch Dead or Alive or Onechambara because my yeah. My PS2, I need to fix it up. Oh well. Anyways. I don't really have much else to do right now or to say. It's just kind of like, yep. We managed to jump in on some Guardian Legend. I will hopefully be back within the week to do another stream of this. Hopefully wrap it up. Should be fun. I love this game. It's great. Uppers is a good one too. Uppers has my Senran Kagura Gal Daidoji in it. So that is definitely something I should play at some point. I need to play more Senran Kagura. I have that on my 3DS, and I should play more of it. It's fun, and by play more of it, I mean actually play the stages, not just stay in the dress-up room the whole time, because I am dressing the characters. Anyway. Yeah, I think we'll just be wrapping up for now. I will not be doing any sort of a raid. I want to hang out with friends. When you raid somebody, you kind of feel obligated to stick around, right? And I don't feel like doing that for tonight, so... Tonight we're just gonna log off. I'm gonna go back next door, spend time with the cat, computer, hang out with friends. Should be enjoyable. And, yeah. Thank you all for joining me for Bikini Armor August, what little I could do of it. What did we do this month? We did some arcade stuff. Athena was kind of a big attraction there. I fell in love with Psycho Soldiers, which I would love to play more of. Psycho Soldiers was awesome. We did Valis, which is super cool. I can't remember if there was anything else we did this month, because... Yeah, Valis was kind of a big one. That was a big stream. Valis! Oh, man. Good game, but man, that drove me crazy towards the end there. I don't remember what else we did. September, you think you missed Valis? I think you did. Because we did the PC Engine version of Valis. We beat it too, but it took a while. Very difficult game, but fun. We realized something funny midway through the stream. I was like, man, this Valis 1 on the PC Engine looks great. It looks way better than the other Valis games. I wonder how that happened. Turns out it's because Valis 1 on the PC Engine was the last Valis game released on there. I think it's because they had Valis 2, 3, and 4 already released. And at some point, they kind of just stopped and went, you know, we have 2, 3, and 4 on here. Maybe we should put a port of 1 on here as well. And that's how we got a fantastic looking and playing port of Valis 1. That's my assumption, though. Anyways. That should be it for tonight. I will hit the outro now. I will see you all next time. So this has been Quinn Michael, Shaggy Turtle Studios, Channel 14, WNBI TV, where we're high on retro junk. And like I always say at the end of all my shows, like it or not, I'll be back. Good night. You're still here? It's over. Go home.